Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks, and this video is mainly for a plasma cutter, and I'm going to probably have to do it two different ways. So I have a text that is 23 by 3, and everything's big because plasma cutter needs big letters. So I've got a rectangle that's the same shape. I've got the capital letter M. I'm going to take my rectangle, I'm going to hit P and put it in the center of the page. I'm going to then grab everything and I'm going to weld it. Now I'm going to take my text and put it in the center of the page. Now there's two ways to do this, and I'm going to do it this way first. I'm going to make it a little narrower, a little shorter, and I'm going to hit P. You'd have to go a little bit shorter to make it work well. These letters would all work with the exception of the A are going to work. So on the A, you would need to take a small box and do that right there and make it appropriate size. And we need to convert our text to a curve so we can do this. I must not have been checked on the curve. Take our virtual segment delete key. You've got to think about when your plasma cutter, if that A would fall out or not. You've also got to think about, and I'm mainly typing the plasma cutter right now, you need to find out what that dimension is right there, and it's pretty small. It's less than 1/8 of an inch, but the plasma cutter would get through there and cut back. Then take your Smart Fill tool and fill it in, and that's what it's going to look like. Now this particular one, they wanted some, I can't remember what they call them. I call them squiggles. I have 4 pages of squiggles for this case that I've actually got on my Facebook page if you like them. There's 4 pages that many years ago Jeanette Brewer from Engraving Concepts shared. I don't know where she got them, but it doesn't matter. They're on Epilog's Facebook page, but they're easier to find on my Corel Draw File Share, I believe what it's called. I've got a video on just that. I'm going to take a 2-point line, I'm going to hit P, because I only want really half of this arch or squiggle, and it's not even. You can see that right there, but we're going to make it even. I'm going to grab our line and I'm going to go to about there. That's good enough for the video. I'm going to take my virtual segment delete key and I'm going to delete this side. I'm going to delete my line now. Whoop, no, I didn't want to do that. What I'm making right now is half of a squiggle. Everything should be locked up or not breakable. I need to break. Whenever you click on something and nothing happens, you need to convert it to a curve or break it apart. See, like still here, I can't grab it with the shape tool. Ungroup all objects. Then I'm going to take that and I'm going to take out that node, and I'm going to delete this key, this extra line. And then I'm going to Smart Fill our new squiggle in and see if it doesn't leak. And it doesn't, so we're good to go. So now you have half of a squiggle, or half of the original squiggle. You can take your Smart Fill, left click up top, right click. So you've got half of that, and you've got more to play with. I have no artistic ability for this type of stuff, to make something look good with this type of stuff, but you could rotate it. You could make it smaller. And you could also start with a different text. And you could put those all over. And then what I would do is just take your virtual segment delete key and delete these extra lines. And then always, especially with a plasma cutter, you want to take your Smart Fill tool and fill that in, because now everything is one piece. Then you can go left click, right click, and you can resize it whatever you want. And the person I'm doing video for, I'll actually send you the file on the squiggles. That's one way to do it. Especially in plasma cutter, this might be the best way to do it, to cut the letters out if they're all type, good letters. The only A was the only problem. The other way would be to weld them, but they're really hard to read when you weld a bar on top and bottom. When you weld a bar on top, the T's almost become I's. Anyway, I hope that helped a little bit, and thank you for watching.